previous videos, we mentioned about the importance of a contract. It is basically a set of rules and regulations as agreed by all the parties involved in the construction project to ensure their own rights are protected. Where these sets of rules and regulations are made transparent to all the parties. This is to prevent that any of the parties is taking advantage over the others. And it is a legal document which a party can use to protect their own right. However, this is still insufficient to explain why do we need to study contract. In order to answer these questions, maybe let us look at one scenario. This is so that you have a feel over the importance of contracts and know how to appreciate studying contracts. In this scenario, we have company X, which is the employer of this construction project. That means company X owns this project. The company call for the construction project, prepare fundings, and hire people to do the construction works. And in return, company X acquire the building or the infrastructures as per stated in the contract, in accordance to the specifications as well as the intended qualities. With that, company X appoint professionals to manage and to supervise the project. The professionals include architects, engineers, and quantity surveyors. In this case, the architect, it will be the contract administrators, which at the same time liaise directly with company X, monitor the progress of the project, as well as ensure that the construction works are done in accordance to the requirements stated in the contracts. The construction project is awarded to a main contractor. The representative, we call it Mr. D. The main contractor will build the structures within the stipulated time and deliver back to company X. There is a nominated subcontractor, Mr. E, which is actually nominated by company X. However, this nominated subcontractor is under the responsibility of the main contractor, as the NSC here is contributing partials to the project. In this case, Mr. E technically is the subcontractor of Mr. D, but it is nominated by the company X. The relationship here represents a typical construction project. Now let us look at the descriptions of the project. It is basically a construction project which is quite large scale, and the project have a tight schedules. That means the extension of time is not allowed. Company X cannot allow for the delay of the project. Whichever delay on the delivery of the project will lead to the loss to the company X in terms of the potential revenue, which in this case, company X will have to stand firm, ensuring the project does not delay. Now this project involves building constructions, which is also equipped with highly specialized equipments. All this needs to come together after completion of the project. However, due to the highly specialized equipments and skills and knowledge, this part is beyond the capacity of contractors, and not many people can do. That's why company X need to nominate a nominated subcontractor to carry out the task here. Under such circumstances, there will be extensive consultations and confirmations required between Mr. E and Company X. In order to facilitate the entire process, Company X assigns its employees to carry out the work of monitoring. We have a maintenance manager A representing the Company X, liaising with the professionals and the contractors, monitoring the progress, making decisions, and giving confirmations on certain inquiries. The maintenance manager A will monitor the entire project. Due to highly specialized equipments, there will be another person to oversee the technical aspect of it. This person here is the end user of the Company X. That means his department will be using the equipments. The ultimate goal here is to make sure what is delivered to Company X, which later will be given to the department of this person, it will be fit to use. Now this is where this rookie B comes in. His function here is to provide technical advice, to participate in the testing and commissionings, as well as the handing over and acceptance of the parts on the specialized equipments. In order to ensure the delivered project will be fit to use, this nominated subcontractor, Mr. E, will have to extensively seek confirmations from this rookie B regarding the usage and functionality as per the expectations by Company X. So this is about the landscape of the scenario. Now the problems comes in. Mr. E, the nominated subcontractor, has problem coordinating the equipments. He is unable to deliver on time, and he would like to seek for excuse for the EOT, extensions of time. We know that in this project EOT is nearly not allowed, but NSC here is unable to deliver on time. When NSC is unable to deliver on time, the main contractor is also unable to deliver on time. In accordance to the contracts, without strong justifications, Company X has the right not to grant EOT to the main contractors, because as far as Company X is concerned, it is between Company X and Mr. D, the main contractor. NSC is unable to deliver on time. That means the problem, it will be between the main contractors and the nominated subcontractor. Among all the parties here, they are all well experienced. We are talking about big company, Company X. We are also talking about large project, and the people involved are well experienced. The weakest link here is rookie, a fresh graduate engineer. So what this Mr. E did, he do not like to pay for the penalty for not able to deliver on time. Therefore, he would like to seek for excuse for EOT. And now, Mr. Rookie B become the weakest link within the group, and he is obviously a convenient target. And all the while, the communications between Mr. E and Rookie B are quite informal, mainly on the face-to-face meeting, verbal communications, without any written record. Therefore, in the progress meeting of the project, the NSC part has significantly delayed, and the excuse made by Mr. E is that Rookie B do not provide any confirmations to them to proceed their work, which in fact Rookie B have done all his part, only without any evidence. In fact, every members here knows that this Mr. E is lying, including the manager A here. So now, because Mr. E cannot deliver on time, he throws the ball back to company X. As rookie B is representing company X, that company X itself is the main cause of the delay of this project. The other members here remain silent and let company X and Mr. E to resolve this. The outcome out of this scenario here is the work delay for 1 year. Company X did not charge any penalties to the main contractor. That means company X is bearing the consequences of the delay of the project. But at the same time, the main contractor here charged to NSC due to the delay of the work. The entire scenario here, we see that the main contractor is the final winner, while rookie B took all the blame. Company X bear the consequences, and Mr. E get penalized. Initially, it's only one person's fault, but the outcome here, the others will have to bear the consequences, and rookie B is deeply hurt. Now let us look from the perspective of rookie B here, as rookie B can be any of us, and this can actually happen in our real life. Rookie B now feels confused. As a rookie, fresh graduate engineers, he has little knowledge about the contract. Before fully understand the scenario, the right and the responsibility, as well as the jurisdictions of each party, rookie B has already participated in the project, and now he is playing an important role in ensuring the smooth delivery of the project. He is confused now. Who is this NSC? Under whose responsibility is it? Is it under the responsibility of company X, or is it under the responsibility of the contractor? NSC was nominated by company X. However, contractors has the power over the NSC. He is confused about the relationships. He also thinks about himself. Why do I need to get myself involved so actively in this project? Since I am representing the client, they are supposed to deliver things to us. We are supposed to wait for the outcome. How can this NSC drag me into this mess? Is it really because of my fault? He also confused. Isn't clients always on the winning side? Why is it now my company have to bear the consequences? Also, why are the architects and the main contractor silent on this? They know whose fault is it. They are well experienced. They are obviously watching the show. And in the meeting, they look at me, smile and say nothing. Their eyes seems to be saying something, but nothing was mentioned. What did I do wrong? Where are my boundary and jurisdictions? How do I protect my rights? He also confused. I took all the blame. My company bear the consequences. But the main contractor became the final winner. They did not do anything on this. With that, rookie B proceed with self-evaluations, start to review himself, study back what actually happened, so that he would not fall in the same place the second time. He asked himself, if I know the contract, I might come out gracefully in one piece. Yes, the biggest problem now is rookie B is not aware of the contract. He cannot fully explain the entire relationship between the parties, not knowing where are the rights, where are the boundaries, how he can make good use of the contract to protect the rights of his company. I was too naive. Everyone is covering themselves. This is the second lesson that Rookie B learned. The architects, the contractors, although they know what actually happened, but they have no obligations to stand up for me. Everyone is covering for himself. This is a working environment. Everyone contribute their own expertise, do their work, and get their cuts. And everyone is ensuring that whichever is supposed to be given to them are not to be given to somebody else. At the same time, they would like to have the other people's portions. Now the only solutions that Rookie B can do is to increase his own competency, not only on the technical aspects, which in this case Rookie B obviously have, as they hire him for giving technical advices, but also Rookie B needs to know the contractual aspects, and this is the weakest part of Rookie B. He also realized that there was no formal consultation request by NSC. The response given by Rookie B are usually informal. Nevertheless, there are still sketches and notes drafted during the communications, which can be indirect evidence to the communications made to NSC. Just that he cannot actually prove the date of the discussions. Although it is a long story, this actually happened in the industry. The moral of the story here is you will need to be competent also on the contractual aspects. Not having the knowledge about the contract, you do not know how do you protect your own rights. The biggest mistake by this Rookie B is that he have no ideas about the contracts. That makes him to be a convenient target. This is one of the many stories that can be related to the importance of studying contract. Should you have any others, feel free to share your opinions and experience.